Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
And we've spent hours with all of our different outdoor living hosts talking about, all the different benefits of chipped wood.
Yep.
The dust control, weed control, soil improvement, soil cooling in the hotter months, moisture retention. I mean, you can't go wrong with chipped wood.
That's right. It's good to keep on site. Do be mindful. It's like if you're chipping that stuff down right now, it's not going to decay too much. And when it does, it's actually sucking nitrogen out of the soil. So we like to kind of set that aside away from anything we're trying to grow right now, just to ensure that it's going to break down to the point enough on its own that it's not going to be sucking any nutrient away from my plants, and then I'll put those on the plants.
So I shouldn't just be chipping it right into the orchard.
Well,
chip it into a pile and then wheelbarrow it into the orchard next year.
If you're chipping it into an orchard that's already dormant, everything's dormant, that's actually okay.
Okay.
Because that'll give it a couple months
About half
from this
and half.
point.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got citrus and we got stone fruits.
Yeah, and the smell will tell you if you put too much over there. It'll actually smell on the stinky side if you put too much, and that's a good indicator that you've just created a mess for yourself. But if you keep it thin enough, you're not going more than, when it's fresh, not going more than about 8 inches, then you should be fine. If you go more than 8 inches, what happens is you start creating basically there's low oxygen in the lower part, and so it starts attracting non-beneficial bacteria that operate in a non-oxygen environment, and that is the stuff that stinks, gets slimy, attracts flies and a bunch of other stuff, and that's what you don't really want, because that's also not good for your plants when it's breaking down like that, because what it'll do is it'll heat up and it also sucks nitrogen out of the soil, and so that could become problematic. But yeah, using your own chip mulch, really good idea, using it in your own garden, and especially with your fruit trees. It's great to have that around your woody type plants so that you can create a nice mulch layer for all the cool benefits we've been talking about from all of our hosts here, Rosie on the House, because it's hugely beneficial. It's a primary source of reduced frustration is when you have a good, well mulched orchard.
Rosie on the House, every Arizona home.